After tabling his resignation letter to the Prime Minister on June 24, former Minister of Employment and Vocational Training Issa Tchiroma has called for a new form of federalism in Cameroon, arguing that the current centralized system has reached its limit. In what is said was a letter to Cameroonians from his native Garoua on June 25, Bakari emphasized the need for a political organization that is worthy of Cameroon's challenges, faithful to its history and respectful of its diversity. The former minister also acknowledged a crisis affecting the Anglophone regions of the Northwest and Southwest, describing it as not just a security issue, but also a political, historical, and identity-based one. He emphasized the need for the state to listen to the voices of Anglophone compatriots and recognize their history and aspirations. We don't need people to speak for us. We need to be listened to. And we must feel that the Republic is our home, that our voice counts, that our history is acknowledged, Bakari said, echoing the sentiments of the Anglophone community. Speaking to a sister TV station, Equinox TV, a few years ago, Bakari had a different perspective on the issue.
Now, you visiting media houses within the context of the Anglophone crisis. Minister for Communication, member of government, is there an Anglophone problem today?
No. There is no Anglophone problem in this nation. Please, you have a handful of people who have decided to blackmail, to take hostage the 2 regions and consequently the 10 regions in our nation. There is no Anglophone problem as such. Each region has its own problem. There is no doubt about it. When the lawyers, the teachers raised the problems that they were confronted with and for which solutions have not been found, they were received, they were welcomed. The head of state gave the instruction.
Bakari also announced plans to initiate a referendum through a concerted and transparent process, allowing the Cameroonian people to choose the form of state that reflects their aspirations. However, Bakari's new stance on federalism and his call for change come as a surprise to many, given his past fervent support for President Paul Biya's regime. In a dramatic turn of events, Bakari has now declared his candidacy for the October presidential elections, promising a new era of change and prophesying a brighter future for Cameroonians. In a lengthy document, Bakari cited the plagues of Biya's 43-year leadership as the reason for this change of heart, calling for a national reawakening. He remarked that time for deception is over, a stark contrast to his previous stance as a staunch supporter of the president. Many are left wondering about the sincerity of Bakari's newfound commitment to change and how his proposal for a citizen of Cameroon will be received by the government and the people.